Every September 11th since 2001 has solemnly been marked here.
C.C. Lyles.
Ten years on, the crash site memorial, as unfinished as it is, still brings visitors to tears.
I think that the 40 people that were on that plane that were brave enough to do what they did, it's emotional.
For some of the victims' families, it seemed the passengers and crew's sacrifice in bringing down the hijacked Flight 93 were often overlooked. The gaping wounds of Manhattan and the Pentagon draw more attention.
One of the surprising things is how many people don't know of the heroes of Flight 93. It still blows our mind.
Before the crash, no one could have imagined a national memorial rising here. Now, about 150,000 people a year pay a visit.
Throughout those years, there's always a constant national, international attention drawn to, really rural Pennsylvania, and then really bringing it down to that small part of rural Pennsylvania, Shanksville.
A steady stream of visitors have made the trek to this remote field in western Pennsylvania in the 10 years since Flight 93 crashed. But what has drawn the visitors here is something that's uniquely American. Among the many stories of sorrow and heroism on 9/11, historian Brent said that one of the most incredible is connected to Flight 93.
People will come over time to realize that the entire story cannot be told without telling the story that's represented in Shanksville.
Already, Glass says, there is deep appreciation by visitors to the democratic tradition, followed by the passengers and crew.
You think of how hard that is in that atmosphere of the terror and the mayhem that they were all facing, and they decided to take a vote on what to do.
While Shanksville wasn't a target of the 9/11 hijackers, the small community is now irrevocably part of the calamity.
I'm a teacher, so I came out to educate my children and to pay respects to other people that were lost.
I think this is going to be a place where they can come and think of what happened that day.
Just across the fields, the impact of Flight 93 crashing blew out ceiling tiles in the school.
It's about 3 miles by the way the crow flies, which is probably just a few seconds flying time for the Flight 93. And we were told that the school was in the flight path. If it didn't go down where it did, the school possibly could have been hit.
The final resting place of the passengers and crew of United Airlines Flight 93 remain untouched inside the memorial.
And we wanted people, when they come out to the Flight 93 National Memorial, to see the land as close to as it was on that day in September 11th, 2001. The rolling hills. It's very quiet, it's very windy, very unlike the New York Memorial or the Arlington Memorial. It's out in rural America.
Visitors will be able to view the site from a plaza, and the names of the 40 passengers and crew are inscribed on a wall that follows the flight path of the plane. Tracy Brown, Associated Press, Shanksville, Pennsylvania.